Hello, everybody. I am Dr. Kimberly Chandler. I'm your professor for this online AAS 201 African American Experience 1 course for spring semester. So, welcome, everybody. We are live. So, I just wanted to provide you with some information about the course, how to navigate the course, and what you'll need to know in order to be productive, effective, and be able to work your way through the information, the material that we're going to journey through this semester. Let me say first off that this course is about Black folks' lives, period. So, what does that mean? You can't talk about African Americans without talking about America. What does that mean? America, the culture of America, the dominant society of America, which is characterized by whiteness. Um, all of those issues around race and privilege and classism, white privilege in particular, all of those issues inform the African American experience in America. That's what we're talking about this semester. So you will constantly have, in terms of your discussion, and you should have in the back of your mind, how does race, which is a social construction, how does the economy of slavery enslaving humans, which was like, if you could liken it to a billion-dollar corporation that America was founded on, built on, and there could not be an America without it. How does that inform African Americans' lives? Those are the foundational concepts, things that I want you to have. Of course, the foundational concepts, yes, but have that in the back of your mind as we're discussing, as you're reading, as you're having discussions, as you're doing these vlogs, you're going to be doing vlogs and assignments throughout the semester. There is a misinformed notion that we're in a post-racial America, that race doesn't matter, that racism doesn't matter, that slavery was a long time ago and it has no impact and effect today. All of those things are untrue. In fact, because there have been no true acknowledgement and true reparations for the harms economically, educationally, socially, individually, on a micro and macro level, and all of the issues that happen as a result of slavery. And there are lots of them, and you're gonna go through a lot of that this semester. Then we cannot deny the fact, and we cannot erase the fact that race is pivotal, important, significant, and always an issue in America. Period. So, in this course, the biggest thing you need to be mindful of about the content is that you open your mind. It doesn't matter what your cultural background is. It doesn't matter what your sex, gender, sexuality, where you come from, where you reside now, who your parents are, who your mama, who your daddy is. It doesn't matter. Remain open to the information. These are not opinions that you're going to be studying. This is factual, scholarly information. So, you don't have to believe it for it to be true. So understand that in this course, you will be challenged. Things that you have learned, heard, even believed, you will be challenged through the information that you receive. I only ask you to be open, mature, professional in all your online discussions, but also know that things that you may even feel that, oh, I have an opposing viewpoint. Your viewpoint is fine, but when we take into account what you're learning, your job is to learn the information. Got it? To learn the information. Sure, there may be fundamental disagreements. That's cool. And we handle those things in respectful manner. But understand that what you are learning is what you ingest, what you meditate and marinate over, and uh, the ideas that you utilize and that you articulate in your assignments, whether they are written, whether you're presenting them in your vlog videos, they must be informed by the material. They cannot be just opinion based. They've got to be informed by the factual material that we cover. So that is just a quick and little overview of what we're going to discuss. We're going to start with a discussion around getting our firm foothold into the subject of race and African Americans. And then we're going to start, really in the transatlantic slave trade and go all the way up to contemporary society. And with all of the readings in the modules, think about it like this. If you were sitting at a table or in a coffee house, and all of those readings were actually people, and they were having a conversation with one another, and you were sitting there listening, that's how I want you to envision the readings. Put them in conversation with one another. So this is not a course where you'll be able to memorize and regurgitate. This is not that course. This is a course where you'll have to utilize critical thinking. This is a course where you'll have to go beneath the surface. This is a course where you'll have to challenge yourself. This is a course where readings and videos you cannot skim. You cannot even skim the syllabus. So I always tell students that, and 99.999% of students start out skimming until they get their first or second test back. So I'm telling you now, you can be that 0.001% and start out with your head in the game. All right? So we're going to talk about a lot of things: Pan-Africanism, womanism, Black feminism, civil rights, HBCUs. I'm telling you, it's going to be great. But you're going to be able to have a nice survey view of the theoretical concepts, the experiential knowledge, a deep dive into the truth of the African American experience, which is not all the same. And you're going to find that we're going to talk about the Black LGBTQ community. A lot of this information you will have never heard before. It's not in your history books. You've never covered it before. And I don't care what your background is. You likely have never heard it before. That's great. So this is an opportunity for you to expand your knowledge of the world. And that's what we do in a liberal arts education. So let's talk about the course and navigating the course. And I'm looking at the syllabus right now while I'm talking to you. So, of course, the first thing you want to do logging on the Blackboard is go to Start Here, which you probably already are there because you're looking at this video. Follow, start here all the way through. Do every single thing it tells you to do. meaning you want to make sure that you fulfill those technology requirements, that your computer has those requirements. You also want to take a bird's eye view and go through all those modules to see what's there right now so that you can plan your work and work your plan. So nothing just sneaks up on you. You know what your assignments are going to be. You're going to work with a partner on 2 vlogs. And once we get past some of the drops and add period, the drop and add period, I'll put that list up. Your final project is going to be a final group project. So with 4 to 5 people in a group, probably around 4, you'll work on that. Now your texts are all on readings and videos on Blackboard, but at the university bookstore, you will get it's a card for an online textbook. So it's not a physical textbook, but you have to purchase the card, and it gives you all the information on how to access. It gives you an access code for the textbook. That will be the textbook, the primary text, Donaldson, A Voyage Through the African American Experience, that we'll use for the course. Now, that online text comes with quizzes, and you will be able to take through every chapter 1 through 9, I believe is what I'd set it up to be. Extra credit quizzes. That's your extra credit for the course. And it'll be 4 questions at a half a point apiece. So after you're done reading those chapters from the online text, you'll be able to go in the online text again and take a quiz and get extra credit for the responses that you answer correctly. There are also, of course, there are also tests that you'll be taking that are assigned that come from all the information in the modules. So the modules are set up where they tell you, your work this week. They've got an overview that you need to read, tells you what you need to read, tells you what you need to view. The links are there. Read through that information, follow that information. It has your assignments there. If there's a discussion village assignment, you can click the link there, or you can go to the left and go to discussion village yourself. Boom, right there. But it's very user friendly. You should be able to navigate the environment quite easily. Now, there will be 2 major documentaries you'll have to rent. And I've got the information here. None of them cost more than I think the iTunes has one for $5, but that's the highest price of where you can get it. I've got several places where you can get it. So the average is like $3. Unless you have a Netflix or a Hulu subscription, and you can get them with your subscription. So there's 2 of those. Check those out early so you'll know when they come up and be prepared to get them. If you have issues writing, you definitely let the church say definitely. Will need to consult the Writing Center, all right, especially on that final group project. Read the rubrics. The rubrics tell you how I evaluate your work, and it is exactly how I evaluate your work. The rubrics are your friend. The assignment instructions are your friend. They are detailed. They are lengthy, just like the syllabus. Why? Because all the information you need to know are in those documents, all right? Late work policy. I don't accept anything late, period. That's a late work policy, all right? Plagiarism and cheating, don't do it. The grading structure is there. You can check that out. The evaluation standards are there. You can check that out. Again, read through the syllabus. Do not, I repeat, don't skim it. I'll put it like this. Students have had some unfortunate surprises when they've skimmed the syllabus, skimmed the readings, and not taking responsibility to know the information or know where to go to get the information in Blackboard. And let me say this. So this is my mentality. We're all adults here. We're not in high school. This is a secondary education. So let me get some water. My perspective is this. You know how to get what you want. I believe that because, let's say, you have the phone you want, you have the clothes you want, you have lots of stuff you want. So you know how to get what you want. Same thing has to be in effect for the course. Learn how to use Blackboard. There's wonderful help screens. I'm telling you, I use the help screens. And I even go outside the help screens. YouTube has great tutorials on Blackboard. Learn how to use Blackboard. Read it. How many of you clicked on the help screens to even know it's there or clicked on tools? Look at all the links. Everything you need is there. Same thing about the information for the course. So understand this. If you email me asking me a question that has already been answered on Blackboard, I'm going to refer you to Blackboard. Now, of course, you can email me and ask me questions. That's not a problem. Just understand that I'm going to treat it as if we're all adults and responsible. All right? So know that up front. That's how I function in courses, because why wait for me? Nobody wants to be treated like a child. Nobody wants to be treated, oh, Dr. Chandler, when is such and such due? Oh, it's due such and such. Who wants to do that? That's like a kid. No one is in kindergarten here. So I know you can handle it. I know you're responsible. Heck, you're an Ole Miss student. I'm not worried about that, and you shouldn't either. Because you have got the time now to organize. You got all the information you need. And understand this about an online class. An online class is more work than a face-to-face class, meaning the classes that you actually show up for in a building and sit at a desk. Yes, an online class is double the work. So the amount of time that you normally spend in your face-to-face classes, studying, preparing, all that kind of stuff, doing assignments, you're going to need to spend double the time. All right? So if you know you're up for that, let's go. If you're not up for that yet, get in the game. You can do it. I believe you can. Plus, everything's here and you're ready to go, and you can plan out your time for the entire semester. So let's see, have I missed anything? How to reach me. So email, of course. I answer email within 24 hours during the week, 48 hours on the weekend. And there's also a section on Blackboard. I created it for you. It says contacting Dr. Chandler. Read, understand, ingest, use that section, because it tells you how you can schedule request to schedule meetings with me, all that good stuff. Go through that section. Again, you can contact me at any time. You can schedule a meeting or request to schedule a meeting one-on-one or with you and your partner or a group or whoever. No problem. Just follow what it says in contacting Dr. Chandler. One more section that I've developed that I think is really great for students, not just in this course, but you may use in other courses. It's called resources. Check it out. There's lots of great stuff there that will assist you in the course, whether it's writing or reading or your assignments. There's a whole bunch of great stuff in resources. So check it out. All right? I'm looking forward to this course. I think you're really going to enjoy it. I've added some new stuff this semester, some different videos and things that I think are going to be quite interesting. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope you're looking forward to it. And hey, let's get this party started. Have a good one, y'all.